1/5 of Americans will act as informal caregivers at some point, but there is little in the way of guidance or even help for those in that position. Joining us now to discuss the need in supporting caregivers and tips on being prepared if you find yourself in that position is the CEO and co-founder of Carewell. That's Bianca Padilla. Good morning, Bianca.
Good morning, Micah. Thank you for having me.
Well, we appreciate your time this morning because I'm facing this situation a little bit as my parents age, and I know we can all use that little assistance at times. What is your best advice for someone acting as an informal caregiver?
My advice for caregivers is just to ask for help. It's that simple. So much of a caregiver's work goes unseen, and most people have no idea how exhausting it can be and what an emotional, financial, and physical toll it takes on your life. And when you ask for help, try to be specific. Some ideas could be asking for help scheduling doctor's appointments or scheduling transportation, or even setting up and contributing monetarily to a caregiving fund. And on the flip side, if you know a caregiver, ask them how you can help and follow through. They may be embarrassed to ask and they don't want to burden anyone else, but they need all the help and support they can get.
Is there a growing need for caregivers really moving forward in this time where a lot of people are looking for jobs?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we're experiencing as a country a massive demographic shift towards an aging population. In fact, by 2035, there's going to be more people over the age of 65 than there will be under the age of 18. And 90% of Americans are choosing to age at home rather than an institutional care facility like a nursing home. So this means that there will be an increased demand for these family caregivers who will be around and able to come in and out of the home helping. That's why Carewell is committed to supporting this population of 50 million caregivers and growing. And we're thrilled to announce a corporate partnership with the Alzheimer's Association. We're committing a minimum donation of $50,000 through a customer matching program when you shop online at carewell.com. And 100% of the donations will go to support the Alzheimer's care, support, and research.
I love that, getting much more support for those that need it. I'm intrigued, though, what has the impact really been from the pandemic on caregiving?
The pandemic has been incredibly isolating and stressful for everybody, but the experience has been intensified for older people as well as their caregivers who have to take extra precaution because they're more vulnerable. And on top of that, the support networks that did exist to help seniors or caregivers were paused. So, this means that we put more strain on these caregivers who are already spread very thin. In fact, in our business, we've had to just continue to hire more and more people to service and field a lot of the questions and offer a lot of that support and guidance over the phone that we do. And, as a result, caregivers have just seen a lot more burnout than we typically do.
And you're the co-founder of Carewell, so I'm intrigued on what inspired you to help create it.
The inspiration behind Carewell came during the time where I was a caregiver to my grandmother who was living with me. And one of the biggest challenges was just shopping for medical supplies like adult diaper products and mobility and diabetic and nutrition, just to name a few. I had so many questions, I had nobody to ask, and I had very little time to figure it all out. So we started Carewell, a family-run business, to be the most trusted, convenient, and empathetic source for products and guidance for caregivers. We offer a huge selection of caregiving products at great prices all over the United States, delivered with fast, free 1 to 2 day shipping. But the best part is our 24/7 award-winning customer care team. They're staffed by real people who are trained to answer any questions you have, and they speak English and Spanish.
And what is that website for our viewers who maybe want to, or in this position and want to learn more information on how to get that assistance?
You can visit us online at carewell.com.
Perfect. Well, we appreciate your time this morning and giving us this information because it's an important need right now. I see it in my family, like I mentioned earlier. So we appreciate your time and taking out the time to give us more.
Thanks for having me.
To learn more about supporting caregivers, make sure to visit that website she mentioned. It's carewell.com. We'll also have all of this information on our website, lasvegasmorningblend.com as well.